Employment. Under the employment category, we have classified into employment offer. So whether you're offering a job, we've got a template for job offers, job description, and the Fair Work Information Statement. They're all available, and we train your HR manager or human resource officer or the business director to be able to understand and continue running the system. We also have an induction process and a training requirement. So based on your job requirements, we could map it to a training metrics and establish a system so that your new staff who are coming in are trained to a certain requirement, and they get engagement from the company and to upskill them to perform their work better. Performance management, as stated before, it's a very critical area in any business, not only to attract and retain good employees, it's about reviewing and giving them a benchmarking and a guideline. The way benchmarking is important for a small business to benchmark your business growth, it is very important that a small business owners understand the importance of benchmarking your staff and the team performance. So this section covers a complete review, the targets, the summary of what they have achieved, and how it results in a salary review as well. In skill match, we identify the skill levels, analyze the attrition risk to attract and retain an employee at the right caliber. Finally, you also have access through the links provided for a 360-degree review. Through the process, you also have access to rigorous testing on personality testing and 360-degree review testing. The hyperlinks will show you those tests that's available, and feel free to explore them. Right. Performance management. This section covers a review of current skill set that your employees bring to your business. You match the skill to suit your requirements, and undertaking a personality testing or a 360-degree test which reveals what is perceived about the person, their own belief system. It talks about how their peers look at them, and it talks about how their managers and their staff who report to these employees perceive their co-worker. That put together gives you a good summary of a person that you are potentially looking at employing and attracting and retaining in your own environment. We believe all these techniques add value to an SME to be able to attract, retain, and invest in training so that you're not going through staff retention issues and ideally having a brain drain, which means all the skills and the training that you've put in is going to go in the right direction. The Org Health and Safety Basics involves roles and responsibility. An employee is going to be made aware from day one when they start what is the minimum expectation and requirement. And it's all about communicating safety meeting through safety meeting and toolboxes. Toolbox and safety meetings is not a one-way traffic, and I strongly encourage participation from staff as well, so the employees can listen and understand what issues and challenges are faced by the employees and take necessary remedial action so the employees do believe and see that the company is making the right change to enhance their job skills. Delegation and risk management. In Org Health and Safety, it's absolutely critical that you understand the hierarchy of risk management and risk control and who is responsible for which control process. The manager and supervisors clearly need to understand their roles and the responsibility and understand high-risk areas such as machine guarding, elevated work platforms, or working with high-powered machinery like forklifts or cranes has got to be documented and reviewed on a periodic basis. Finally, identification and assessments of risk and control of risk is absolutely paramount in Org Health and Safety. There are certain basic minimum requirements, and these do change from time to time. So I strongly encourage you to check the local requirements in any particular area that you operate and make sure that you comply with the basic requirements. There are a few personalities that we see in small business, and the broader categories are technical, managerial, and entrepreneurial. And as you can see, they do live in past, present, and future, and the amount of time that they spend in dwelling in these three areas tells us whether the person is an entrepreneurial type person or a technical type person or a managerial type person. Hence, I strongly encourage that when you are conducting interviews, look into those subtle cues that you're going to get. Look into those clues that you will get from your employee and manage your process accordingly. This slide shows a summary for human resources and team building. Starts off with drafting and have a business process. Follow the process. Attract and select your right candidate. Look for the organizational cultural fit. It's absolutely important that you employ someone who's going to fit within your style, within your company framework. Interviews, use your interview scorecards. Pre-employment medical process. Induction is absolutely important. Finally, training and performance management is critical to retain the right candidate.